So, I'm going to get you to think a little bit differently. Okay? So, the challenge for all of us is this. When you're new in your job, you have the opportunity of not having any vested interest, and you have a fresh pair of eyes. Right? Now, of course, the trouble is that the newbies nobody listens to. Does that make sense? Come into a new company, new organization, why should I listen to you? The other end is somebody with a lot of experience, they've got the confidence, they can iterate lots of options. The place you don't want to be, if you see yourself as a creative and an innovator, is in this mediocre middle, which is a fear of getting it wrong, and you start to play safe. Make sense? Anybody disagree with anything I've said so far? No. So, what the big challenge to take ideas into a market or whatever is you need the outsider's perspective of being able to see something different. Okay? But you need the insider's credibility. Let me give you a little example of something very routine. How many of you do one of these type of roll-on bags for plane? You know, with one of these. Do you know anything about it? Okay. Well, if you take this product or similar ones like this, how many of you have this product or something like it? Everybody? Okay, well, do you know the history about it? Okay, well, it was invented by an airline pilot. Obviously, he's sitting in the airport and he sees everybody carting bags. So, in 1989, 1980, the nearest thing you had was, remember you could attach these trolleys and people would get there and they'd string them along. So he made the first prototype with that. Now, he ended up inventing the rollaway. Now everybody's using it. He made 40, 50 million himself. So something is trivial with the insight to see what is a person's pain. Let's say, my God, I'm at the airport and carrying it. Now he had the credibility when he went along and he had his first prototypes. The first 100 products literally got bought by all the pilots and aircrew. And then the more people saw it, the more they bought it. And, you know, a few years ago, in his own business, he sold 8 million alone. So every one of you, if you have that insight, the how becomes easy once you spot the opportunity. Does that make sense? And then you can use some of the patterns I'm showing. So one of the things I keep on saying is look outside and you will see there are millions of opportunities, right? I mean, I've got tons of opportunities. My challenge is I can't do them all right? If you want to come and join any of my projects, let me know. Okay, so, what was that? So, what do you think innovation is? Is it that Eureka, Archimedes moment? You know the story about Archimedes? Who knows the story of Archimedes? Okay, tell me about it. All right, well, basically what happened was Archimedes is sitting there in his bath. The king had asked him, he'd gotten a crown made. And he thought that the guy who was making the crown didn't make it all out of gold. He'd given him gold, and how could he spot whether he mixed it with silver or not? So Archimedes is sitting in his bath, and he notices he displaces water. So the same principle that allows ships to float, that was the Eureka moment. Does that come back to anybody? So by the time you walk out tonight, tomorrow I'd like to hear your Eureka moment on. All right? Get yourself set for Eureka moment. So, everybody thinks I'm not a creative, but and everybody tends to think it's all about design and so on. I can also show you shit designed by Apple, right, where they didn't really understand the market and they caused more pain, but I won't go into that in too much detail in case somebody comes from Apple after me. All right? So, what I'd like to do is, do you think that I can make a hole in this paper for my whole body to go through? Right? Can you make a hole like that through which your whole body is? So it's a continuous piece of paper, right? No break in it. So what I'd like you to do is to pass the sheet to everybody, please. Come on, start thinking. Does anybody know the answer?
I can guess, maybe.
All right. Okay, well, make it and we'll see. What you can do is, since you've been so brave, make sure...
I can do it with this.
No, you take the sheet of paper, give everybody 5 minutes. Is 5 minutes enough for you? 2 minutes? Huh? Look, remember one thing, if you want to be an innovator, what word does not exist in your vocabulary? Not possible, right? Impossible becomes I am possible. All right? So,
What's the only criteria?
huh? Sorry?
What's the only criteria? Record around the
Sorry, say that again?
That's the only criteria, record around.
Yes, but it has to be continuous. It has to be like a whole. All right? And by the way, if you don't get it right, don't worry about it, okay?
They're making a meal out of it.
Huh?
They're making a meal out of it.
So have you got it done right?
I think I've done it.
Now, can you put your body through it?
Your body.
Anybody's body can see it. Make yourself...
I can see your body
Not
through
see
it.
through it, physically put your body through it.
Ah, okay. Well,
Yes.
that's wrong.
Huh? Sorry? No, you prepare it, but you need the paper to be continuous. Tell me when you're ready. Is there any paper left? How's it going, everyone? Are you getting frustrated and enjoying it? I told you that this was going to be hard work.
Come on.
Everybody finished? That's a good try. Did you enjoy that exercise? Anybody watch Star Trek? Hello? Does anybody watch Star Trek?
Yeah.
Okay. You familiar with a thing called warp drive? What does warp drive do?
Go very fast.
Right, it goes through another dimension. So what I'd like you to do, who's going to come up here and do it for real now with me if I show you how? Any volunteers? Come on. So what I'd like you to do is try it this way here. So you see this thing here? So what I need you to do is to make
Sketch today,